the door open and are hurriedly shoved inside by Thog, who, despite all circumstances, managed to de-escalate, in a manner of speaking, the situation. It was a de-escalation in that he functionally grabbed your company and separated you from the fighting. The sounds of gunfire and bones can be heard outside. Thug pulls you all inside. It's like, okay. I see you guys made it this deep. Good. Nice going. Who's that? He points.
I'm Chardonnay. We worked together once.
No, not you. You're great. Chardonnay, you're doing wonderful. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that everyone's here alive. Unless that's like Gregor or someone pointing at the skeleton that is currently covered in soap and meat. What?
No. Tell him it's Gregor. Tell him it's Gregor.
No, that's not.
Tell him it's Gregor.
We don't want. I
guess we never asked.
I could be Gregor. Will this help?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Gregor. Oh, fuck.
This is Meaty Soapy, aka Gregor. He's actually two skeletons, so keep that in mind.
Which one's Gregor? Me. No, which skeleton is He's two skeletons, right? You said he's two skeletons.
Yeah, one of them's meat, though.
Yeah, that's why he's so strong.
Okay, take it from the top for me. Are you gonna...
I feel like you can understand just by seeing.
He blinks.
Yeah, it's basically what it says on the 10.
He blinks his cold dead eyes staring at the skeleton. Have you ever found a question that simply begs more questions?
Oh, that's thinking. I don't know.
Is that an actual question or a rhetorical question? Because basically every question I find leads to more questions.
That's an incredibly enlightened Marcus. That's a skeleton with meat inside of it.
Hold on. Time out.
It's bleeding soap. It's me, Gregor.
Hold on, time out. Can we discuss how Thog has pulled me from yet another skeleton bone war?
Does this happen often?
Yeah. Is this like a common thing for you?
Yeah, they happen all the time. And Thog is such a bone blocker.
Do you normally fight
What do you mean by that?
Never let me get to participate in the bone war.
Do you want to protect? You can go back You can go right back out there right now if you want to fight in the bone war.
You don't mean it.
Why a bone war? You have flesh. You could participate in a flesh war.
Wait, you guys are flesh?
No.
We just look like it as camouflage.
Hey, guess what? So are you, buddy.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Thug squints at all of you like, okay, so you guys were like tucked in with the Kravians there. Are you you're teaming up with those guys? I went with the Al'Rani side of
at the moment, is the thing.
Yeah, no, I'm in deep Al'Rani cover right now.
We're deep undercover that none of them would recognize us, and we've been sneaking past them all.
Yeah, I don't think we teamed up with anybody.
Somehow.
Oh, nice job.
Who was the guy that we killed?
Wait, you guys killed the guy?
We killed somebody?
No. You say we, but you mean I, Harlock.
I did what you needed me to do.
Shoved a guy into lava.
That's a good point.
Soapy Media looks at you, Xanthe. You're Harlock too? I'm Gregor. Okay, we're losing the point here. Thug places two fingers on the bridge of his nose. He's like, okay, come with me. You hear movement on the other side of the door as Thog sort of presses his back to it and slowly creaks it open. Footfall after footfall, heavy boots of the Al'Rani shifting back and forth, and he gestures with his head out that way. Now, if I really wanted to, I could get past these guys pretty easily. They assume that I'm one of them. For you guys, I don't know if you've got any identifying features of the fact that you guys clearly took the Karavian route. I mean, it's the fact we're skeletons.
Yeah, it's the fact we're skeletons, I think.
I don't know if that's gonna fly.
Yeah, no one's gonna recognize that. So you might be able to blend, you might be able to make it past. I have no idea. All I know is the staff's a little deeper in. For me, he turns around. I'm gonna use my artifact to send a message to the outside. I actually got word from the Al'Rani I was working with. shit is about to happen across the entire bank. Al'Arani are starting to move, and it's time to backstab the Kravians. Kravians are starting to move, and they're starting to backstab the Al'Arani. All hell's about to break loose, and honestly, I want our heaviest hitters down in here with us, and I've got to keep the door open for them, because they're going to lock this place down.
Just put your shoe in the door, and then it won't close and lock.
I was just about to say that. I don't need my shoes because I can cartwheel. So if you need those,
You can also, if you like put a little bit of tape on the bolt of the door to hold it in place.
That doesn't always work. Sometimes the bolt is actually stronger than the tape, and it just pops it right off.
Well, I mean, that's why you need very strong tape.
Everyone, you're being ridiculous. We can perform all of these suggestions simultaneously. Everyone take off your shoes.
We can also take the hinges off the doors.
Guys.
the dogs are out.
I put the dogs back away.
They're going in the kennel.
Animate that, Jackson.
Okay. So, you guys keep going. I'll make sure the door stays open. Keep the dogs away. Keep that shit locked up.
Don't worry, Gregor. No dogs are getting near you.
Oh, I don't know. My dogs are always out. Oh, fucking God. That's Gregor. That's what happened to Gregor.
True.
Yeah.
Well, that's a Gregor. It's not our Gregor.
Oh, okay. Thank you. God, I didn't think it was.
You're no fun.
You can't recognize your friends?
Not by their bones.
Yeah, it does get hard when they turn into nothing but bones.
Okay, listen, to be honest, can you
Yikes.
recognize your friends by their bones?
Yeah.
I'm not a good person to ask.
What do I look like? A phrenologist?
Well, you specifically don't look that much different, Marcus.
I'm a friendologist.
Okay. Ouch.
Do scales count as bones?
I have no idea.
No, but I think that chitin counts.
Yes,
It's like
exactly.
an exoskeleton.
Insectoid structures. I think that's the
Yeah.
bone of insects.
That's
Yes,
the analog.
I think it gets messy when you start to consider cartilage as like. We're getting distracted.
We are. Should we try and sneak past these
Yeah.
guards in the next room here? Do you think?
I've got a few pieces of advice before you head out. First of all, stuff is about to get violent really fast. I have no idea if you're going to be able to pull it off, but you can theoretically play as a member of either side. Try to go, oh, I'm Al'Arani, or oh, I'm a skeleton. If people buy that, I guess it works. You have a literal skeleton with you guys. He pauses and looks over at Marcus, and it's not Marcus. I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of how skinny you are. You have a
Thank
literal
you.
skeleton, just to clarify.
I
Thank
held
you.
my tongue.
Unlike some people, you're not hurtful. I say, looking like glaring at Harlock, and I
Simply
appreciate
pointing
that.
out the facts.
Okay.
You do not contain much meat.
Yeah.
I'm a skeleton and I've got lots of meat.
Look at all that meat he has.
So you're gonna make your way deeper in. He stops, struggles. Good luck. To be honest, you guys are heading into a combination stealth mission war zone. They have authorized the use of immediate lethal force, so detection is Detection, if you are believed to be a lost party goer, is probably not something that you can talk yourself out of at this point. And if you are believed to be a member of the Karavians for the Al'Arani, or the Al'Arani for the Karavians, yeah, it's probably going to be on site. So if you get caught, bullshit your way out of it. Just talk your ass off. Okay? Try to convince them that...
And wait for Harlock to shove them into the lava.
Oh, so now you want me to kill him?
Uh-oh.
Everybody wants to complain about Harlock killing somebody until somebody needs to be killed.
Yeah, no, that is about the size of it.
Literal story of my life.
I think it is an adequate check and or balance to the fact that murder should be morally reprehensible. I think you should be bitched at for it.
Are you a philosopher?
I mean, I dabble. Emil calls everybody's attention to him for a moment. He puts a hand up. All right. Well, I think I'd like to suggest something. It seems like your boss, looking over at Thog nodding, is a relative expert on not only stealth, but
Holding doors open.
And the Alderani.
coordinating with the Alderani. I would almost say if we are leaving somebody behind to leave the door open for your associates, it might be wise to perhaps leave either myself or perhaps our new friend here, he says, looking over at the skeleton, instead of him. Or
Actually, I think this might be a great role for Gregor. He's only going to draw attention to us.
What? You're leaving me here?
Now
Yeah,
that's
but we're
not
going to get you
fair.
later.
We only made it through the last hallway thanks to Meaty Soapy. I mean, Gregor.
Yeah, but that was skeleton territory. Now we're in the world of the flesh.
What if you go into skeleton territory again?
Then we'll come back and get you.
We'll just trick him.
You can't. I'm your Gregor on the inside.
That's true. What if we stretched the meat Gregor over the outside of the bone skeleton?
No, that's actually a great point. Why don't we just take the meat inside of Gregor and then wedge him in the
And
door?
put it on the outside?
Like a shoe.
Like some sort of meaty shoe.
Aren't they, like, fused into one being now? Are
No,
you?
He's just sitting in their cage.
Yeah, it's just kind of stuffed in there and...
Hello in there?
He's been quiet for a while now.
Oh, no.
You might be dead.
I would feel a little bit bad just randomly dismembering bits of this meat skeleton's
Oh my
body.
gosh.
Anyway, if you want to solve this conundrum, you need to take me with you.
Yep.
But not your meat.
I'm sold. Well, we don't. Do we need all of the meat to wedge in the door? I feel like we wouldn't actually need that much
You
meat.
would rather pull him apart, meat by meat?
We could find another way to wedge open the
I'd
door.
rather take some leg meat and use that. I don't want to.
That sounds horrible. What if I took some of your
What?
leg meat, if there were any?
Well, really?
Okay,
Really?
guys, we don't need to tear each other apart.
I'm sensitive about my calves.
Don't worry, guys. The dogs are out. Shoes are still out.
No.
They're going back.
Okay.
Thug like works his way over. He's like, yeah, so ultimately I leave the decision up to you. Who are we leaving and who are we taking with?
I found a door stopper. No, I say we leave the skeleton.
Let's leave the skeleton and try and write a very convincing sign for Mercy.
Okay. So
Don't
let's
worry. Oh, also, we should dress it up so that he feels important.
yeah, and so did they feel safe and secure with the skeleton?
yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need to, and don't take this the wrong way,
Okay.
play dead.
What the fuck?
Well, you can't ask him to do that.
Yeah, that's
You
kind of
can't say
offensive.
that.
Wait, why would you ask him to do that?
I tried.
Why would you assume that he could?
Well, he's playing living right now.
What do you mean? Whoa!
Okay.
Are you alive?
That is a living skeleton.
Look, we could be here all night unpacking that.
We are
let's not.
studying.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's make this an appealing friend skeleton. And
Let's not unpack this. And Xanthe, you just be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Harlock on this one. Please be better. Okay, first things first. Let's get you a white flag.
Emil looks over at Xanthe and is just like, it's a classic. Earlier we were talking about philosophy. That's actually a classic philosophical debate about the living or dead status of skeletons. They're like in a quasi-undead state.
Yeah, they're called undead.
The be better argument, the one where you tell them to be better and then you leave. It's a very powerful play. She's making a power move right now.
Yeah, I can see it working and I hate it.
Honestly, it's the type of thing that he pauses. He's like, sort of picks at his nose. Used it on her a few times. Anyway.
She just pushed an innocent guy into lava and she's taking the moral high ground. Oh,
Yeah, no, that is about the size of it.
Yes. Again, another.
At least I'm not racist.
Again, the moral high ground is an ever-shifting terrain. We live in turbulent times, rocked by earthquakes. Anyway, let's dress the skeleton.
Okay. Let's see what we can do. This is like the Al'Rani were involved in this place, so I assume there's cardboard somewhere nearby that we can use.
Yes, you know there is.
Okay, good. So let's turn that
I can't
into a
believe
big
you're
sign for him.
fucking leaving me here. I'm going to die again.
Hey, meaty soapy, I slap him.
Oh, fuck,
I slap
shit.
him again. Hey, get it together, okay? We're leaving you behind like this because you are the only person that we can trust to hold down the fort
you're the only
and
one
make
that can
sure that this job gets done.
You're the only one that we can trust. Now hold this cardboard sign that says you're trustworthy because they're not going to believe it otherwise.
And be sure to tell them like all of our names and I don't know, mention like my favorite foods or something.
Yeah.
Make sure
Cheers.
that the Al'Rani don't see you, because, that whole kill
That
on
too.
sight thing.
Yeah. No, that's also very important. But this disguise might be able to fool them. You just got to pretend to be Al'Rani. Do you think leaving the skeleton with Gregor's social security number would be a good or a bad thing for him? Yes or no?
Let's change one digit of it. Yeah?
Okay, just one
Just to be safe.
digit. Just one digit off.
Any one digit.
Okay.
I think it's a little concerning that you guys know Gregor's social security and then assume others will know it.
I mean, he doesn't.
Well, Gregor probably
Gregor
knows it,
should.
right?
It's all common knowledge.
Okay, so let's get you nice and dressed up. What's the most trustworthy article of clothing?
Top hat.
Jean shorts.
Okay, let's combine both of those. It makes his way over.
Also, I'm thinking like a white flag sticking out of the back of his shirt and pointing up, just to make it very clear that he's not a threat.
Okay. And a top hat.
And a top hat.
And,
I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on your cheekbones just to make those pop a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, that's unrelated. It just really highlights your figure.
It really does.
Okay, and
I'd do more if we had time, but that's gonna have to do for now.
the empty eye sockets are a little scary, so here are 2 oranges that I have drawn eyes on with magic marker. Perfect.
Oh
Where'd
wow,
you get
no, those are
those?
the perfect size.
I mean, I've been stealing stuff on the way in. Have you guys not been?
Oh, I assumed that those were
I
your
saw
citrus
oranges.
scurvy. I have 2
No.
limes. Or your scurvy citrus.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! Shit! You got the limes? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize you played that
I pull
hard.
out a couple of limes. Look, you always got to be ready in case you end up with scurvy.
I should have packed lunch.
You never know when you're going to be shipwrecked, not be able to get any tasty vitamin C.
The squad in the background adorns the skeleton. Harlock and Chardonnay, what are you doing over in the corner?
Chardonnay
Oh, hey,
walks
Chardonnay.
up. Yeah. Sorry, I noticed you were thinking hard. I don't know if it's a push or pull either.
Oh, I thought you'd just come to join me on the moral high ground.
Well, I was concerned that you were having a bit of a stumper here, and I didn't want you to feel alone.
I appreciate the thought, but I was actually just making a power play. It's like a philosophical thing.
She blinks one eye at a time. You think I had a thought?
Yeah, is it your first one?
I hadn't thought about it. Ow.
Don't do too much at once.
Okay.
We have to foster this.
Emil lets out a wince. Huh. She's experiencing the dangers of existing within the philosophical high ground right now. We've got to get her out of here before she starts thinking too much.
No. Emil,
What?
stay right
What?
there. This is the most dangerous part, okay? It's like a delicate flame, and if you try and jostle her too much, it will extinguish for good.
You really want Harlock nurturing that flame?
I think that Harlock is probably the only person who can do this. Mostly because I don't really want to.
Okay, but
Here,
if she
Chardonnay.
calls me racist, I swear to God.
Here, Chardonnay, before you have another thought, here, put on my glasses.
Do you mean it?
Yeah. I think this is an opportunity to foster that flame.
Are those prescription, Harlock?
I mean, have you seen a doctor?
We're
Like ever?
as alchemists of Freyark, we can technically write prescriptions.
It's true. Harlock holds out the glasses and places them.
If Chardonnay doesn't need glasses, won't that fuck up her vision?
We're about to find out.
Chardonnay puts the glasses on, thinks really hard, and then points. Oh my god, it's a pull. There's just a big pull.
Okay, well,
Wow.
that worked better than I could have possibly expected.
Harlock, this is too much power. I have to return this.
Oh my god.
No. I want this for you.
I'm thinking of the artist. I think it's really important that you take this back.
She already put on her spare glasses.
Yeah.
Why don't we just leave them behind?
No.
Why leave them behind when we have the most trustworthy skeleton in the world? Okay, Soapy.
It says so right there on the sign. Most trustworthy skeleton in the world, among many other things.
Okay, Soapy Meats, practice your pitch. Xanthe is our friends who are coming in through the door as backup. What do you say to de-escalate the situation? Okay, we're starting off on a bad... okay.
Cue cards? Maybe we could whip up some cue cards real quick?
I'm gonna write them on the walls.
Yeah, sure. Oh, that's a good idea. Here, I'll help.
Shit, that actually reminds me. He stops.
I'll underline all of your words.
Yeah. We can do a pat. He pulls out a piece of paper, and this one seems to be deeply it's almost made of a linen-y material. And he pulls out his magic marker. He's like, I almost forgot. Silly me. Turns over here and writes on the wall, putting word to paper. Danger.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is going to die.
What?
Al'Arani and Karavians killing each other. Come help us, please. Silly
It's a
me.
weird poem.
Yeah. I think the meaning will get across. Anyway, let's get to work on these cue cards.
All right. By which you mean the wall.
Yeah.